Izzy?
Okay.
Hi. How are you?
Ladies first.
We
Thank
should start
you.
with Izzy, then hold on for the mic.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hi, Izzy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. How are you, first off?
I'm great.
That's glad to hear.
I'm warning you all now. I'm probably going to start crying at some point because I'm very emotional right now, but I'm great.
I feel you. Well, congratulations on your huge win tonight. Before AEW Revolution, we saw you in 2 pay-per-view matches that were absolutely brutal. Those type of matches take years off of people inside the ring. How many more of those type of matches do you have in you?
Hopefully none. Honestly, they're hard. It sucks when like kismet stuff sort of happens, you know, and it points you in a very brutal direction, you know. I think dog collar matches are stupid dangerous. I'm happy I still have all my teeth and I didn't even chip one today. But they're very brutal, and it's hard, I think, for fans to understand exactly how brutal they are. You know, I think most people have been punched in the face once or twice in their life, so they can kind of relate to that. But having like, you know, 12, 20 feet of loggers chain attached to your neck, it sucks. And it's one of those why am I doing this moments. But it's just kind of a love letter to Roddy Piper. I mean, my career, I had a couple of good dog collar matches with some good people, and it just kind of made sense to, you know, to tell that story.
Thank you.
In the back there.
I mean, it was pretty important, you know. I loved ROH so much, you know, and I can't explain how happy I am that my footage, it's in good hands, you know. It's just good to know that it's in the hands of somebody who will treat it well. I literally feel like my baby is in somebody's hands that I know will raise the child the right way and do good things with it. And you know, it won't get made into just some tab on a shitty, confusing app that's hard to navigate. And the boys don't get paid anything off it, you know what I mean? So it's just, it was, you know, it's very good. But to kind of pay homage to, you know, myself and stuff like that, listen, I didn't get to do this for 7 years. This didn't exist for 7 years for me. And, you know, obviously the truth is that I love professional wrestling very much. So, you know, to come back and to be able to, for 6 months, you know, it's not just do whatever the fuck you want. It's doing whatever the fuck you want and being cocky enough to know that your way is not the right way. There's never only one right way, but it's fucking good. After my match, somebody came up to me. I don't need to say who, and they were just like, "You're gonna hate me for saying this, but I do this because of you." You know, I saw Straight Edge Society, and I was blown away. And I went to WrestleMania to watch you and Rey Mysterio, and I got into wrestling because of you. And I didn't know that this particular individual got into wrestling or anything because of me. So it's I mean. I just look at like every single young kid. I think there's a lot of young kids back here. They're barely 25. You know, some are teenagers, and I think it's important to treat them the way I wanted to be treated by people that were in, you know, management roles and abuse them. You know, I think it's important to listen to every voice back there, and again, my way's not the right way, but you know, we can always talk about stuff and figure out what the best idea is, and just I try to just kind of lead by example. I don't, you know, I never pretending to be a leader or anything like that. I just try to treat people the way I want them to be treated.
I think a lot of it can maybe be a happy accident, but if we're gonna, you know, I still feel weird about, you know, whatever. Obviously, I love Roddy Piper. I don't think it's a secret that MJF loves Roddy Piper. I think it's important to, while telling, you know, stories, you just can always go back to the bedrock of professional wrestling. And I think especially now that we live in such a weird time where there's professional wrestling fans and then there's the weird WWE fans and that's all they've ever seen. So they actually, it's like they don't know other stuff exists and they don't know that there's other ways of telling stories and doing things and you know, so everything is just a love letter to professional wrestling. I think so. I mean, there's people that want to wrestle here, you know, just for wrestling's sake. But after a while, you know, you gotta. I don't know if I have I don't know how much time I have. I don't know how many matches I have left. So if I'm not working my way towards the title shot, if I'm not trying to be where Hangman is, I don't know what I'm doing. So I do think that is something that might happen. Keep your eyes on it. I don't know. There's a ranking system here, so I think I'm doing pretty good.